Verbally Effective with Ina Esco is an interview-style podcast that intersects art, culture, politics, and entertainment with a Memphis focus. With producer Sana Marie. Each week, I'm joined by a featured guest with roots in Memphis. Verbally Effective delves into each guest's personal journey to uncover the incredible stories fueling their purpose, the highs and lows of their pursuits, and how through their passion, they are moving the culture forward. Be sure to follow Verbally Effective and Ina Esco on Instagram. Also, download the Verbally Effective podcast on SoundCloud, iTunes, and Google Play Music. Don't forget to check out the website and submit to be a guest at verballyeffective.com. Greetings, and welcome to another edition of the Verbally Effective podcast. You know, this podcast is all about the movers, the shakers in Memphis 10. We are hitting on art, politics, culture, and entertainment with a Memphis focus. I'm your host, your double E, Ina Esco. Thank you guys so much for joining me yet again for another episode. Before we get started, of course, you know I am plugging that merch on ivymultimediashop.com, the hoodies, the tees, the Henry mask. Support your girl. Go on there right now. Hey, you can even hit me up on Cash App to support this production that we are doing today. $, what is it? Hashtag Ina Esco, ENAESCO. And that is also the name of the YouTube channel, Ina Esco. We're going to jump right in with my girl. I've been following her on social media. She is hilarious, and I know she's going to turn up today. She is an actress and entertainer. You've probably seen her on stage lately. I am talking about Bianca Mcmillian. How are you, beautiful?
I'm doing good. How are you, beautiful?
I'm good. Thank you for joining me today.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Because I know you're busy.
Oh, very busy. I'm tired.
You're tired.
It's a good busy.
It's a good grind.
Yes, it is. It's good to stay on your grind. It is.
Yes. So, I don't think I've ever had like a certified actress on the par with me. So this is going to be fun. Like growing up, I thought I wanted to be like a big news reporter or even acting. Like that used to be in my thoughts. So I am looking forward to this conversation today. Let's hit at the beginning. What part of Memphis are you from?
I'm from East Memphis, you know.
The East Side.
Yeah, they don't get a lot of attention, but that's where I'm from. East Side.
Why East Side don't get a lot of attention?
I don't know. I guess we ain't bad enough. Shit, you know, we be...
That's probably
excuse
what
my
it
language,
is.
but
No,
I guess that's what it is. You know, we ain't... They always holler out North Memphis and Orange Mountain. I holler out East Memphis and folks laugh. Ain't nothing wrong with East Memphis.
East.
Mm-hmm. I love East Memphis.
What school you went to?
I went to Kirby.
Okay, tell me about Kirby. Kirby.
Oh, what could I don't think I can say, you know, what about Kirby on this podcast. But yeah, Kirby is Kirby. Kirby was... It's not as bad as everybody say it is or think it is. Kirby was a pretty decent school, especially the drama department.
The drama department. That's what you were busy with.
Noelia Jones.
Okay.
She's my drama teacher. And she's now a phenomenal actress. Phenomenal. Can't even talk. Actress here in the city as well.
Is she?
I think she's recently... Well, I think she's in a show now at Playhouse on the Square. I don't know. But shout out to my girl. Yeah.
So she's still instrumental in your life today? That's awesome.
Yeah, she the one that pushed me to do it. Because I don't know, people don't know it or not, but I'm very shy. A lot of people, yes, that's the look I get.
Really?
Yes, I really, really am. I'm like an introvert mixed with an extrovert, so I'm kind of like a mixed breed. So, yeah.
That's a perfect mixture, though.
Yeah, you don't want to, you know.
That's a good mixture. But we're going to back up, Bianca, because I know you said you're from East Memphis. You went to Kirby, and it sounds like there was some type of build-up to getting into drama.
Oh, yes.
So tell me about that.
So I guess growing up, I always been kind of like a weird or standout, different kind of child, I guess. I don't know. But when I got in the 11th grade, and I got my schedule, and that thing said drama on it, I called my mom crying. I said, come get me out.
Why?
Because I was shy.
Okay.
You know, I was insecure about who I was. I didn't want to do that. I used to get bullied. I did not want to be on stage in front of no people. So she was like, no, I ain't coming up there. Hell, I'm at work. Get your ass in there and you go to that class. I was like, okay. So I got in there, and I think probably like a week later, my teacher told the class, she was like, I'm going to do auditions for Dream Girls. That's when it first came out, and that was my favorite movie. So I was like, I can't sing. She was like, "It's no singing for real. Y'all gonna lip sync." I said, "Okay." I'm an audition. So during the spring break, I went home and I studied that movie, studied. Came in that Monday after spring break, got the role, killed it, as humble as I can say. Got the role, and I've been going ever since.
Wow.
Yeah.
When your dream, girl.
Yes, I played Effie. Could not
you
sing,
was the
but I
main
played.
character.
Yes.
She was playing.
Yes, did hairspray, all that. So it was pretty dope. So,
wow.
Yeah, I was like, wait, get on stage and not be myself. That's amazing. So,
Do you feel like it was an escape?
absolutely, I feel that to this day. It's definitely with everything with life going on. Period. If I could pick up a monologue or watch film or study acting, period, or do some of my own, content creating, I'm okay. I'm okay.
And you know what? So much has changed with that business and how you can be seen and heard since those days back at Kirby.
Yes.
So there's been quite an evolution. But I do want to talk about once you graduated from Kirby, what did Bianca do once you graduated from Kirby?
As far as like with in the arts with acting.
In acting,
period?
in just period, poo.
Your girl got pregnant.
Okay.
Yeah, I got pregnant with my biggest inspiration, my son, Jaden.
Okay. My son name is Jaden.
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 I love that one, though.
Jaden Dallas, yes.
Oh, my
Yes.
Jaden Mcmillian. That's my baby. How old is he?
He's 16 now.
Okay.
How old is your Jaden?
11 going on 16.
Yes. Yes, they
Oh,
grown.
that's so
but I
sweet.
love a boy. I love
me too.
Yes.
So easy.
Yes.
So easy.
Until they
But
get
yes.
16, girl.
Look,
I'm warning
don't tell
you.
me that. I'm scared.
Okay, so you had Jaden right after high school?
So, had him in 2010, graduated from high school in 09, and I had him in 2010, so I kind of took maybe a couple years off. I was like, man, I kept saying to myself, I can't act and raise a child. I kept saying it, kept beating myself up, kept doing that. But I went to Concord for a second, and I did a lot of caregiving work. I absolutely love old people. I love babies. I just love to care for people. But anyway, it's another story, Bianca. But
That's
anywho,
a good sign.
right?
That's everybody
So,
don't love that now.
Right. Oh yeah, you have to have the heart for that because you have to have a lot of patience. That's something I don't have.
patience.
But my heart is bigger than my patience. So, like I said, I took a couple years off. In 2012, I saw Hattie Lou Theater on Facebook was having a audition for Hurt Village, written by Katori Hall. She's the one that wrote P Valley. So I auditioned for that and got the part.
Okay.
I was like, wow, okay. It was a lead role, but I was the understudy of that role. Okay. An understudy is someone who, how do I put it?
They would like work right up under
I was the lead, but we had 25 shows in all. So she did 20 shows, and the understudy gets to do 5 of those shows.
Oh.
So I was like, if she was to get hurt, I was her backup.
Okay.
We had the same role, but she was the lead, and I was her understudy. So, yeah, that was my first biggest role, and, man, I've just been going ever since. Child, no child. You have to, keep going.
Get it in.
So
now, how did you feel when you got the understudy role? Were you okay with that? Like, or did you feel a little,
I felt a little, I guess a little deep about it, because I would say my size was I was knocking at 300 pounds, and the girl that wasn't an understudy, she was maybe about 150. So I was like, I was looking at it from that point.
Right.
I don't know. I don't know. I felt I was happy, but I was also insecure with self. Okay. So I don't know. I dealt with that and got through that, and I don't know.
But after the experience, was that a good experience?
Oh yes,
being
it was
the understudy?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was a good experience. It's bittersweet at first, but then I appreciated it because I'm like, this is my first big role, and it's good to be under somebody when you getting into it anyway. Because I was really diving into it in 2012 after I took a break and had my baby. So I was very happy with that role because again, it was a lead role written by a dope ass writer. So yes, and the play was phenomenal, called Hurt Village. Yes.
Wow. So I'm sure that you have done many more plays since then.
Yes.
And like I said, I've been following you on social media. Let's talk about, when I say evolution of acting and I guess being known and being seen, social media has cracked the door wide open for
Yes.
that. So tell me about your relationship with social media and how it has exposed your gift.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't see it coming. I started doing social media videos with my brother Jeremiah Holloway. He has like over 1 million followers. So I started doing videos with him. And people thought I was just so funny. They thought I was a good actress. And he used to always push me, man, do your own content, do your own stuff. I was like, man, I don't know how to set up no camera and edit and then, do all that. He was like, just do it. Just try it and do it. So, and his fans kept pushing me to do it. So I was like, okay, let me pull my phone out because that's how we started. We started with I started with an Android phone, actually. I was going to say iPhone. Yep, Android phone and a flashlight.
Okay, that's how you need it. Yes.
So I got exposed doing all his videos because he went crazy viral and we were going viral together. So I started doing my videos and my fan base blew up. I just kept consistency is key to all of that. Like I did one video and I just couldn't stop. So I kept doing it. I went from Android to an iPhone to having a tripod to, getting
the ring
lights.
Yes,
all that. So I started definitely from the bottom with it, but I'm just glad I did it. I'm very glad I did it. But social media has really been great for a lot of content creators. Like,
yes,
amazing. Like, quit your job, amazing type thing.
Okay,
Yeah.
so are you at that point now where, I know that you have a lot of followers, right?
Yeah, 500,000 on Facebook.
500,000. That is a lot.
Yeah.
So, like, for the content that you put out there, are you leery of, okay, I'm going to do this because, like as far as getting paid for what you put out there, does that go into account when you decide what you put on Instagram? Or are you getting paid for that?
Yes, I started, I don't know what year that was. I started getting paid off Facebook maybe 4 or 5 years back. Yeah. But as of now, unfortunately, some a-hole has hacked my page. So
No!
Right now, that's on hold.
How did that happen?
I shout out to him for keeping it up, keeping my fans still coming to it. That's a good thing. But I'm gonna get my page back.
What is your hacker posting?
Just girl.
Posing as you?
Man, yes.
No.
It's a lot of pages out there with me, but he got into my page, so he has control over it. But I'm gonna get control. I'm gonna get it back. Yes, that's Facebook.
But not Instagram.
Instagram, they just made like a couple pages of me last week, and they're DMing everybody saying I'm giving out money. Y'all ain't giving out shit. I ain't got it. So nah, I ain't giving it
Cash App mess with your
Yes,
Cash App.
yes.
Stop asking me
500.
that.
Right. No, if they know me, they know damn well that ain't me.
Wow.
But yeah. So that's the bad part about social media, getting hacked. But like I said, it has its pros and cons. But
Wow. What about YouTube?
YouTube, I'm tapping into that more next year. As of now, I'm not really educated on YouTube like that. I know you can make a great living off of it for sure. Like I said, consistency and a big following will get you that. But I don't know yet. Can't tell you yet.
Wow. You know what do you have like a routine on when you post?
I do actually.
Because you probably hacked and figured out that algorithm on there.
You have to learn your audience.
So what does your schedule look like?
My schedule is, better days for me are Monday through Thursday. If not between 12 and 2. It will be between 6 and 8 p.m.
They checking you out at lunch and when they get home, girl.
Don't it make sense?
Yeah.
That's how you have to think about it, because social media is a business, so you have to treat it like that. But yeah, that's the routine I do. Monday through Thursday, I will post heavy. I may give them some on the weekend, but people be busy on the weekend, so to me it don't make sense. But you got some folks that lay around and get on social media, so yeah. I go hard on Monday through Thursday.
Bianca.
So when I don't text back, that's what I'm doing.
Look, when she don't text back, that's what she doing. Let's talk about where you are today with your acting career. I heard you got an agent.
Yes, I do.
Congratulations.
Yes. Shout out to I Submit Talent.
Okay.
In
How did this
Atlanta,
come
Georgia.
about?
So, it's a very crazy story. I was with my director, my play brother, Princeton James. I don't know if you guys know him, but we have a tour.
Yes.
We have a murder mystery. Okay, you know Princeton.
I've heard of him from a young lady that was here that had a play. Another Bianca.
Bianca Richmond.
Yes.
Yep. I was.
You was in a play.
Well, I'm in her one for 2022.
Okay.
Yep. So we're going on tour with that. So he has a murder mystery that's going on tour. It's a soulful murder mystery. So anywho, I was at his house. I had just walked in, and this lady is the owner of I Submit Talent. I don't want to say her name yet, but she called his phone and she was crying, laughing. And Princeton was like, "What's wrong with you?" I'm sorry. He was like, "What's wrong with you?" He was like, "Man, do you know this girl? I see her on your story all the time. I see her on your page. I think she in your plays and stuff. She has me crying, laughing. Do you know her? Where is she?" And then he was like, "She's right here. She literally just walked in." He was like, "What's her name?" No. She was like, "Is her name Bianca?" He was like, "Yeah, it's Bianca." She was like, "Oh my God, put me on speakerphone. You are so funny. You are phenomenal. Do you have an agent? Who represents you?" I was like, "I've been looking for an agent. I have literally been searching for an agent." So that's how it happened. To me, the story is very funny because I just walked in, and to know that she was crying, laughing at me, was crazy. So she signed me since that day, and
So what does she how does the agent change the game?
So an agent changed the game by finding content that finding finding auditions for you. She'll email you the whole breakdown, how much you'll get paid, what state is in. Here's the script. Shoot it and either fly out or either shoot it and send it. So she get a percentage. I keep the rest. That's really what it is. People get mistaken with they get them mixed up with agent and manager. With the manager is the one that manage all of that with an actor. They'll manage it, but they're not gonna be looking for auditions and no, that's your agent job. So I had to learn that.
You had a manager too?
I don't have a manager.
Do you feel like you need one? Are you good with the agent?
No, I need an entire team.
Okay.
It's hard
and
work.
And it got busy.
It's hard work. And being a mother and it's a lot of work. And it's a lot. It gets overwhelming. But it's a good overwhelming.
So let's talk about that, Bianca. It gets overwhelming because it sounds like probably since you didn't have the agent, things are just opportunities are really flowing.
Yes, I would say that. I will say that the more I do, the more I'm exposed, So crazy people all over the world hit me up for, either creating content online or either being in something. But yes, it's like I said, I have a show at Hattie Lou. My biggest role yet is me and another guy. So it's a lead character, and I'm happy about that. I got the tour with the murder mystery. I got bigger and better content. I have 2 books that I'm working on. Two children books.
I love
that I want to drop next year. More merchandise. My YouTube is about to get bigger, and no movies just yet. Like I said, my agent, she's working on that. I did audition for Tyler Perry.
I was going to ask you about, have you gone to meet Tyler yet?
Haven't met Tyler, but I met his producer, Mark Sweeney. I don't want to miss
That's a good start.
But every time Tyler Perry's show come on or movie come on, that's the first name you see, producer Mark Sweeney. So he, I auditioned for him. This man stood up and said, "Wow." And y'all, I could have fainted. And then a week later, his casting director came in, and she was like, "Amazing." I was like, "Okay, what time I need to be there? Shit, come on, let go."
What we doing?
Right. So that's that recently.
That's
the
recent.
biggest thing that just happened to me not too long ago. So
wow.
I'm waiting to hear back on that. Y'all pray for me.
I'm praying for you, honey. Yeah. How do you balance it all?
Oh my goodness, God.
Yes.
God and a little Crown Royal,
Okay.
A little couple shots a day, No, just playing. But God, and my son. Oh my goodness, he see me over there crying about a script, not getting no lines. He like, "Mama, let me see it. Come on, lift your head up. Let's go." Anytime I'm on the weight loss diet, he like, "Come on, I'm finna work out with you. Let's go." Like it's him. It's God and my son that keeps me going. But I definitely have to have balance. And wow, it's a lot.
Bianca, has there ever been a time where you've been approached about doing a project and it was like, nah, hell nah, like I'm sure you get presented with a lot these days.
Oh,
or maybe someone wanted to coordinate with you or pair up with you?
Yes, and that's all. And it be people that's not even actors. They just be
Who
people.
are they?
I don't know. And I find it sweet, but come on, y'all know damn well if I say action, you're going to sit there. I ain't got time for that. I need people that know what to do when I yell action.
Right.
So no, don't. It's okay to speak, but don't volunteer something you know damn well you don't want to do. So yeah, I get that every day. Let's do this. Let's do that. I'm not. If you're not about that, don't disrespect the craft. I don't like when people do that. Do not disrespect the craft. If you know you ain't about that life, and it looks easy, but it's a lot of hard work. And I ain't got time. Hell, no.
You ain't got time, baby.
Shoot.
Wow. Well, who are some of the actresses that you've always looked up to?
Loretta Devine is
Oh,
one.
I love Loretta Devine.
Yes, she's amazing. Angela Bassett.
Very
She's
versatile.
phenomenal, yes. Viola and Sarah Paulson. I don't know if y'all know her. She's
What
in
does she play in?
American Horror Story.
Yeah.
A lot of that. She's in like all of them.
Okay.
So yeah. And Tia Mowry.
Okay,
I say her
Tia,
name
the
and people
twin.
they be surprised, but that girl can act. She really can. Her comedy is corny, but that's what makes it funny. Her timing is good. No, she's great.
Yeah, she's been in the game a long time, too.
And she was like 10. Probably younger than that.
Paid.
Yeah.
Wow. So, Bianca, what's next? I know you talked about your projects. Where do you want to take this? What do you ultimately want to do or can see yourself doing?
What I want to do and where do I see myself and where I'm going is that damn TV. Like TV. I'm talking about movie screens.
Yes.
Not only your phones no more, but your TVs. Yes, that's the goal. And Broadway, if I could.
Oh, I can see you doing some Broadway.
I can't sing, but if
you
I
can sing.
Shoot, get
You
me out of
got
that thing.
No. A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
Yeah. Oh, see, that's not. Don't put me on the spot. Terrible. But if
You
I can
sound
do that,
good, girl.
Thank you.
Yes, you do. Now, how has COVID affected everything you got going on? Did things come to a halt? Or, we got Omicron out now. Has that changed anything? Or you ain't seen no difference?
Yes and no. I would say, well, when I got my agent, that's when COVID kind of happened. So I know before COVID, people were going into auditions in person. So I know that messed up a lot of people that do have agents already. They couldn't go to their auditions in person. But for me, mine was all self-tapes. And so it did change with theater. People all crammed up in the theater, couldn't do that, and that broke my heart. So, but it did make you pick up on the digital side. It did make you pick up with the camera work. So, yeah, it's like a up and down, pros and cons with that too.
Yeah.
Like, it was a good thing, but it wasn't. COVID definitely not good. I'm not saying that, of course, but like with the whole industry, it was like a good and bad. So, yeah.
What does the Memphis, I guess, thespian scene look like in Memphis? Like, for those that don't know. Is it a big community?
It's huge.
Is it?
It really is. Like, if y'all, social media, I'm telling you, it helps out a lot. If you go on Facebook and get into those acting groups, you'll be surprised how much it is to do. Like, they're looking for cameramen all the time, actors, background actors, costume, makeup. It's booming, and you make a killing. Like, not with the actors. Actors don't get paid shit, y'all.
Why is that?
Right. And we working the hardest. I don't understand it either. I don't understand it.
That's crazy.
Everybody work hard, but damn it, we don't. That is mental.
For
Not
real.
only physical, but we have to tap into, if you really about, like I said, I'm about that life when it comes to acting. If you really about that life with acting, you have to step out of Bianca Mcmillian and step into Jennifer or Maxine or April or Ashley. Because that's not me no more. So that shit not only physical, but it's mentally.
Is it hard to do?
Yes, it is.
Do you have like a process you go through to step into another character?
I do mouth exercises.
What?
Okay, you gonna do one with me?
Yeah.
Let me take my gum out. I do mouth exercises before any show, every show and every rehearsal. Okay, I got one that's easy. You got this one. Okay. Red leather, yellow leather.
Red leather, yellow leather.
I need to hear the D on the end of red.
I need to hear the D.
No, I need to hear the D. And I need the D. Red.
Red
leather.
Leather?
Yellow leather.
Yellow leather.
Yeah, you got to work on your dialect when you're talking because I'm in the South. Our mouth is lazy as hell.
Red?
Yeah, we don't ever put like. Let me get them red shoes. You don't ever put the D on the end.
No, red.
Red leather, yellow leather. Red leather, yellow
Oh.
leather. Red. The big black bug bit the big black bear, and the big black bear bled blue black blood.
And that,
Every time before a show, I got to do it.
and that's helping your
Yes, 'cause
mouth.
I stumble a lot. My mouth is you get cotton mouth. Your mouth be too wet, so you have to really
Ooh.
exercise your mouth. You really do.
mouth.
It's important.
That mouth game important.
Yes, and another thing I do is probably a little TMI, but I got to use the number 2. I got to do that 3 times before a show.
Number 2.
I got to do it. If
Why?
I don't, I did it before. I didn't use the bathroom before a show, and I messed up.
Which how you mess up?
I guess I was just too confident, and being too confident and just not nervous, just not good.
And
Even
what
Denzel said
happened?
that.
What happened?
I stumbled over my line, and I went back there and I just beat myself up. I beat myself up bad. I don't like messing up, especially when I don't work the hard. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to make sure I use the bathroom. I think I held it and went out there. So I was concentrating on not dropping a couple children off on stage and not focus on my lines. That's what it was. But I made
Wow.
it through.
Red, yellow leather.
See?
Red. This gonna be on my mind for weeks. I'm gonna be up in here every time I come up here. Red, yellow leather.
Yeah, because you do a lot of talking.
I know that. Like,
Yeah.
who taught you that? How did you? Where did that come
My
from?
theater teachers. I went to, man, after high school, I'm always perfecting my craft. I still to this day go to classes, workshops, Zooms, all that. So.
There's always something you can learn.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. I'm learning more and more every day.
So, Bianca, what advice do you have for those in the verbally effective audience that want to do what you do, whether it's acting, whether it's doing videos on social media? What advice do you have for them?
Advice to like tap into that side of the industry. I would say go audition. Like since you're verbal, I would tell you to go to an audition list and find voiceover work and work on some voices. Like you have Ina, you have the Ina the radio. Find another character, play that. Like play with that. And work if that's what you want to do. I would say do your own homework and work on that at home. Like try these different ways. You may sound crazy around the house, which is all actors are weird, but they call us weird because we be tapping into characters. I do voices all the time because I'm practicing. So I would say that like work on your voice if you're not comfortable in front of the camera. I don't know when it comes to you're not.
I just do it for the pod.
And that's so crazy because I'm comfortable in front of the camera, but I'm not comfortable behind the mic without the camera. Right? Yeah. So that's crazy. But I would say that. Yeah. I don't know if I have.
Give me a voice that's not Bianca.
Oh. Let me see.
I know you got some.
Oh my goodness! Put me on the spot. I'm gonna try to do like you gonna do it with me an England, British, whatever accent.
I don't know, mate. Wait, that's
Australian.
Okay, my
there you go.
bad,
Good.
my
See, you
bad,
tapping
my
in.
bad. Okay.
When I cut the camera, I want you to tap in just like that.
Okay.
Because I'm used for a film. You see, I got to slow down. Use you for a film one day. Okay, so let me see. I maybe can do this accent. This is an accent that I'm working on. So, cause see, it turns into country. I'm still working on it.
I hear it.
Let me see.
I hear it, you bloody bloke.
Wait, what did you just? Where you learn that? Now, what you just called me? She been waiting to say that. What was that?
You bloody bloke.
You bloody bloke.
Oh my God. Oh my God, y'all crazy.
I love it. She ready.
Okay, come on, let's go.
You bloody who? What is it?
Bloke.
Bloke. Oh, you bloody bloke. See, we sound amazing. Brandon, you bloody
bloke. You.
Patrick. See, I don't know how to say all
Look,
this
I
shit.
would love to have a good English voice.
I'm working on it.
How can you perfect it?
Watching movies.
That's where I got Bloody Bloke from.
Really? What movie was it?
Downton Abbey. And what else? Succession.
Wow.
This is a show on HBO with some rich white folks, and their mother lives in England. And it's like Bloody Bloke is like a bastard. You bloody bloke.
Bloody bloke.
Yeah.
I'm going to use that.
Yes.
Use
Use it in the
Thank
future.
I am. I'm gonna see me on one of my little videos.
Oh my gosh, girl, you
Like,
got
where you
me
get that
rolling today. Bianca
Thank you.
Mcmillian. You know what? I see you working with Tyler soon. Maybe
Thank
even
you.
creating something to, similar to his empire. What you think about that?
That's actually that actually been on the radar. I just don't want to talk about it yet.
Yeah, I understand there's
But-
certain things you
yeah.
probably can't share with the audience
Yes,
right now.
But that's definitely it. Besides my 2 children's book, I have something that's gonna be major that I have to show the world. It's great. It's gonna be good.
Awesome. Well,
gonna be
I hope
good.
that you can come back and share with us
I
the
hope I
exclusive
can.
deets with the verbally effective
yes.
audience.
For sure.
And then by that time, I'll have my bloody
Yes,
accent
I want that
down.
accent on the show.
Yes.
Oh, say
Yes,
too much.
I got you. Look, I want you to give everyone your social media handles,
Okay.
website, how they can keep in touch with your journey.
Yes. Okay, you guys. On all social media platforms, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, wherever, even Google, it's Bianca Mcmillian, Bianca, Mcmillian, Mcmillian. Bianca Mcmillian. If you see something with an underscore in it, a fake picture that ain't me, that ain't me. Because they got plenty, they got about 15 pages on Facebook, and they got about 5 of them on Instagram. That is not me.
Baby, they want to be you.
Man. And YouTube, you guys. On YouTube, too. Bianca Mcmillian.
Yes, follow her YouTube and all other platforms. You know, she
Yes.
said she's growing at YouTube, so I think she's going to drop some high content on there
can't
soon. Thank you so much, Bianca, for joining me
Thank
today on the
you.
Verbally Effective Podcast. I have really enjoyed you, lady. You got me rolling.
I was your bloody bloke.
You bloody bloke.
Bloke. Oh, bloke.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, my
I
God.
love it.
You know what? I think you have inspired me to kind of tap into
I heard you saying
some other things.
Yes, as you should.
I'm dead serious. I'm gonna be
Yes.
hitting you up. This is gonna be the real Esco
Babe,
hitting you up
matter
now.
of fact, let's do. We need to, before I leave, we need to do a TikTok. That's gonna.
We're gonna do a TikTok.
Yes, let's do one on my TikTok.
We're gonna do one. We're gonna do
Alright.
one, and y'all gonna see it. Okay.
If they follow me, follow me.
Follow her, Bianca Mcmillian,
Yes.
on all social platforms. And I want to thank you guys for tuning in yet again to the Verbally Effective Podcast. And you know what? Happy holidays, because I'm sure this
Yes.
will hit right after Christmas.
Yes.
So thank you for joining us, and I'll catch you guys in the new year. Thank you so much for your continued support. Make sure you subscribe to the podcast on all social media platforms. Verbally Effective. See you guys next year.